Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Call of Cthulhu. I'm your host, Spring at Dawn, and we're at the Hawkins Manor, or in that garden anyway. Let's go see what's over here before following the police officer. This game does have a wonderful atmosphere. I am enjoying the
Someone is using the fireplace. I suppose that this is where old Winchester lives.
like the lighthouse in the distance. Alright, let's catch up with the police officer. Officer Bradley, I believe his name is. Alright. And this way. You know, I don't know where he went. I'm assuming he went that way, but let's oh no, here he is.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
Oh, okay.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Yes, it's a strange final resting place.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Poor kid.
I guess I'm going by myself now. I'll see you later, Officer Bradley. I'm gonna go to the manor. Got some private investigating to do. Is that a body? No. It's just logs. Plenty of outside furniture for a family of 3.
This entrance is still in use.
I wasn't trying to open it up, but okay.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Do not defile this place.
Forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
Okay, so Hawkins was important to you.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish our memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then, just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Yeah, let's go down here first. So I can go to his little shack. It's in this direction. I know I should head towards the mansion,
This
but
gate is locked.
this might unlock future dialogue choices or more dialogue choices in the near future. That's what I'm trying to say. So it was recommended that I should turn off anti-aliasing. I'll probably do that off camera after this episode. It should help sharpen up some of the images. Or some of the,
Bourbon. Empty, of course.
Of course. I'm assuming I could... So maybe I come over here to eavesdrop on him later? Now I have to slowly jaunt back up to the mansion. Is he still hanging out here? No. Not sure where he went.
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go. Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins Mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down, and finally get a hold of the key to the Hawkins Mansion. They enter the building, looking for the scene of the fire. See that shadow on the right-hand side there? Ooh. Spoopy. Oh yeah, today's Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody. Happy Halloween.
Follow me. I know the place.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna go off the beaten.
Who left this light on?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins.
What is that?
What does this tell me?
Yeah, let's find out what the heck this thing is.
What kind of meat is this?
Right?
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Oh, here we go.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Next day, I want to eat Cthulhu's cousin over here. Is this... That's all I got? Oh, here we go. What? I thought I looked at that.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Okay.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Ooh.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Charles and Sarah's wedding, as painted by Sarah herself. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Yeah, Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of exotic ruins. It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for? Yeah, it sounds very familiar to Call of Cthulhu, Dark
Too
Corners
much
of the Earth.
rubble. I'll find an easier way. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
To the Twilight Zone.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Oh, geez, I didn't see that there. And what are you?
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
More hidden stuff? Okay, okay, like this.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
I feel like there's another clue.
Did someone escape the fire?
Usually it promised me to leave the investigation if I found everything. So I think there's still something I need to find. Oh, here we go.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
The fire wasn't just an accident.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
Can I look at my clues? Oh, the couple
I
had a
think
fight.
the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Well, well, well. What do we have here? A lot of books.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
Thanks for the heads up, Pierce. And that's a rat. See, look, I can point out the obvious as well. I guess it could be a mouse, since it's indoors. A note. Something hidden here.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
So my guess is that someone is turning into a Cthulhu-esque monster. He's like shedding his skin and he's bleeding all over the place.
This door is blocked from the outside. The lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty.
There's something hidden near me. Where is it at? Is this a vase? No? So I don't know if it's in here, if it... Does it blink for me in here? No, it goes away. Alright, so it is in this area. Some hidden clue. Alright, give me a second, guys. I want to find all the clues that I can. Alright. Let's take our time. Explore each nook and cranny. Spider webs. A giant book. Goodness gracious, that thing is huge. Oh, here we go. What is this? Crowbar found in Hawkins Manor. Probably belongs to the caretaker Silas.
A crowbar. Could prove useful.
Yes, it could. That'll come in handy later.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Dated 1818.
The Human Body, a Comparative Analysis. A precise and very detailed treatise on the particularities of the human body compared to the animal world. The simplicity of its writing and the vulgarization of its vocabulary make it accessible to the profane. Some more medical knowledge. I'm going to turn my light. Maybe there's things I can't see.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
You mind turning that thing down, big guy? I'm trying to look at stuff.
This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Where did that come from? It's a terrifying sculpture.
Moby Dick. Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale.
A copy of the novel Moby Dick by Herman Melville. A classic, especially for a family of ship owners.
Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Is it though? Because it doesn't really end in happiness for man or whale. Guess there's a lesson to be learned there if you're a whaler. Should I talk to Bradley? He's kind of just walking around.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Quill, teacups. Alright, nothing really important there. Let's look at my clues. I wonder if oh, I have 6 CP available. I should probably maybe psychology. I'll put another point in a spot hidden. And occultism might be important. I don't know why it's yellowed out though. The medicine and occult skills can only be improved by objects discovered. Oh, okay. That's why they're yellow. At some point I'll probably read all these biographies and clues. Now, since the fire in the Hawkins mansion, the dining room has remained intact. The settings allow the places occupied by the family members to be determined. Visibly, etiquette was respected, even in private. Charles Hawkins sat at the head of the table, with wife and son on either side. The knocked over chair could be due to something that happened after the fire, or it could confirm the theory of a domestic argument. Clearly, the roast was untouched in certain plates. The meat, mysteriously preserved since then, seems to have been the subject of the dispute between the Hawkins couple. Contradicting the police report, the Hawkins drawing room tells a totally different version that claimed the whole family, beginning with the presence of a handprint that throws up the possibility of a survivor. The bodies of Charles and Sarah Hawkins left no mark on the floor, nor, to that matter, in the drawing room, contrary to that of the child, still visible close to the fireplace. The same goes for the glass shards on the floor. A close inspection reveals the presence of blood on several of them. On the wall, a very clear mark left by the painting found in the Hawkins warehouse confirms the Hawkins case could be much more than a domestic accident. What if I can use it to like get into Silas's shack then? Alright, let's go up here. Also, see how long I've been recording. Alright, we still have like 10 minutes left. Well, yeah, I'll turn on the light. Light at least gives us the illusion of safety. I'm assuming I have unlimited fuel for this bad boy.
Dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies.
And yes, I'm going for 100% completion.
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
I heard it. I don't know if I read it or if I heard it on like a YouTube video or something. Supposedly, the more secrets you find, the better the ending. Or no, the more you find out, the worse the ending. Or less sanity you have. I don't know. It's like the better you do, the worse off Pierce is in the end.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
A rare edition of Jules Verne's novel.
There's something disturbing about this painting. There's something disturbing about this painting.
Okay. I'm glad all of your detective training led you to that discovery.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she, again, terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I'd be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Wellard. So she was doing something to make people uneasy or unsafe. Which, granted, I feel like I can jump down here. At least later, I'll be able to jump down there. Alright, well, let's keep exploring, I suppose.
Locked.
Oh. I'm trying to wander off by myself. I don't know if I like that. It's this is the child's room.
The boys' room.
Oh, here we go.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Alright, fine, I'll go over there. Those aren't kid-friendly drawings.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
I mean, he could have read it himself. When I was in... I believe we read Huckleberry Finn when I was in elementary school.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them?
I don't know. Maybe he played Slenderman.
Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Alright, there's hidden stuff in here. Hello.
The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time.
Simon's private journal. He seemed worried about his mother and her attacks. Tension also seemed to be growing between the Hawkins couple. Could the fire be the result of an argument? I can actually read this. Today, with Mother, we played in the garden, but she is still sad. I hate it when she is sad. Is she angry with Father? Father scolded me. He shouted and loud and wanted to spank me, but Mother did not want him to. He is always angry. Why? There are lots of strange things in his office. I just wanted to look at them. I built a castle for Mother and me. I told her to come and hide with me. She's always painting monsters. I don't like her monsters. I have bad dreams and they come into my bedroom and look at me. I cry and Mother shouts at me. And Father says I must take tablets. They're not nice. I don't want to take them. Mother is screaming again. She cries a lot. Father is sad too and angry with Mother. I don't know why something. Mother is sad again. At lunch we ate in silence. It was strange. Father said, finish your dishes. We always eat the same thing. It looks like rotten fish and it smells very bad. Why does he always want us to eat that? It's not very nice. If we have to eat it again tonight, I'll throw my plate on the floor and smash it. Which he did. With extreme prejudice. So is there a green light coming out of here, or is it just like the lighting of the...
Locked.
I think it's just the lighting of the house.
What will her room reveal about her?
Who knows? Who knows indeed.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Barbiturates. They acted as a depressant of the nervous system. Once you begin, you can never live without them. Of that I know something. Come on, I've got level 4 investigation. You yell at me in, man.
This padlock is too complicated for me. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
I have like 4 levels. How I guess I need 5 to unlock anything. Oh, hello. Hey, I found the key to get into the office.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Or is it? It might not be the office. Oh. Okay.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
No, nothing good, that's for certain. Usually,
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on that lost island, your art has been attracting an increasing number of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones, so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at a premium price. Your percentage of these most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend who was first to recognize your genius and display it to the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Maybe they were friends.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Yeah, I mean, just because they had a couple arguments doesn't mean they...
Bradley? Is that you?
I don't think it was. I don't think it was Bradley. No. No.
Is anyone there?
What? No, I'm pretty sure this is in the trailer. It's not really, it's not a surprise to me.
You! Stop!
Hold on. Let's try to investigate. No, let's chase him.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
Alright, can I go back upstairs and look in the,
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
painting
Dated
room?
1818.
Actually, did the game save? I didn't see if it did or not. Hey, at least I have a lantern now. Oh, it's got limited, yeah, limited reserves. I need to... You know, I like the smell of art rooms like this. The paint smell is pretty nice, though I'm not a painter myself. Don't really have a don't have a knack for it. All right, yeah, let's go look for him. I wish I knew if the game saved. Of course, I'm going to jump down now to run all the way around. I think we'll call the game, or the episode here. In the next episode, we'll continue to try and catch the thief. I'm hoping it saved. I didn't see if it did.
I'll cover you.
Alright, well, I don't think I need a light source, do I?
This door was closed earlier.
Collection of medical knowledge and health practices of the 18th century actually only covers the so-called civilized countries. Does not deal with the influence of holistic medicines or medicines from continents considered inferior. Yeah, I should probably call the episode here before I get too far ahead and I can't call it quit until it's saved again. So yeah, I'm gonna stop here. In the next episode, we'll continue looking for the thief. Thanks for watching. I hope to see y'all in the next episode.